Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft with Grumpy Grampy, Jason E. Johnson 3-1 on YouTube and Twitter, and we're going to switch over here and we're going to open up Portal World or Portal World, and I'm going to give you an update on what I've been doing here. Gotta go collect my stuff here. What I have done so far, in the last episode, we had just finished raiding the sunken ship and a couple of geodomes, or whatever you call them here, whatever this stuff is here. I forget what it's called. This amethyst dome under the ocean. So I ended up collecting all this amethyst here, all this calcite, and all this smooth basalt. I got 23 amethyst shards. We made, if you remember in the episode, we made a telescope or spyglass. Woo, hey, there we go. Look at that spyglass. Woo, 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 woo. That'll make you sick. Ugh. Oh, okay. And so I was needing to do sugarcane next. So if you remember, I have this little farm here. I have pumpkins growing here. I have watermelons growing here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace these watermelons with pumpkins, because I need pumpkins growing, because I need some light. I need some jack-o'-lanterns. So I'm going to put those there, and I don't have enough there. And and we're going to, oh, hey, I picked those up. I didn't mean to do that. And I have some bone meal somewhere. I just can't remember where I put it. Oh, there it is, right there. So I have some bone meal, and I'm going to turn these into 4 pumpkin seeds, right? Oh, do that there. And I'm going to plant those pumpkin seeds, and we're going to make those grow. Whoa, happy little pumpkin seeds. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pumpkins growing at the same time. Not a super productive pumpkin farm, but it's a pumpkin farm. And we're going to turn those into jack-o'-lanterns at some point. So I'm collecting pumpkins to do that. My next mission was to do I'm going to put these watermelons over here too, because why not? And I have no idea why I have that chain helmet in there, other than, well, I have no idea why it's in there. The next thing was to do is, because I'm going to need to create an enchanting area, and I'm probably going to put the enchanting area here somewhere. I'll probably dig all this farm up and replace it. So I wanted to make a tree farm underground here in my mining area. I wanted to make a tree farm so it's underground, so I can farm trees without being attacked by random creepers. And I wanted to create a let's see. Oh, it just did. It just went. Okay, here we go. It's collecting. But it's taking forever, and I only get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only get about 16 at a time of these sugarcane. So I started a sugarcane farm over here. It's not super productive. I don't think stuff grows as fast on this as it does on the Java. I don't know. Maybe stuff doesn't grow as fast. I don't know. So what I started doing is I went ahead and cleared all this out. I didn't record any of it because it's boring. I cleared all this out, and I went up here, and I cleared all this out, and cleared this. And I think it's a 20 by 20, something like that, 3426 to 3446. So yeah, it's about a 20 by 20. And my plan is to do sugarcane here, and instead of oh, hey, hello, big boy there. This is part of the abandoned mines here. But I built this thing here off of somebody's YouTube channel that had it built on there. It's you put dirt there, and you put water on stairs. You put upside down stairs or backward stairs, and you waterlog them, or waterlog stairs, or whatever. You put observers up there, and then what happens is when all of the sugarcane, or when one of the sugarcane gets up to an observer, it kicks off all of these pistons here, and then it knocks them in. It goes down here to the minecart with this, and I get tired of hearing that all the time, so I turned it off. I don't have it running all the time, and it takes whatever it collects, and see, it just collected 9 of them, and it only got 9. I only got 9 on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 sugarcane plants, and it only gave me 9 because one of them grew up faster than the rest of them, and it kicked off the pistons and knocked them all off and in here. So to me, it's not very productive. It's not going to get as much as doing what I consider to be a more manual. It's not an auto farmer, but it's more manual. So I can come here and I can just go pop, 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 knock all these off, and then they're going to go into the water. And then I'll run around I don't mind doing that. I'll run here and collect everything here because I can just run through here real quick and collect everything. And then what I don't collect is going to go into the hoppers here. It'll go into the hoppers. Maybe. Hoppers. Oh, whatever I don't collect will bloop, go into the hoppers. Bloop. It'll flow down. Yep, it'll go into the hoppers. Oh, hey, I got dirt in there. What have I got doing? Okay. Okay, so we got sugarcane in there. And so what I'm doing is coming down here now and saying that I'm going to put, I'm going to bring hoppers and drop them down. And I'm going to have to come at a different angle to get them to go properly. And then just drop them down and put them into a chest, maybe like right here. I'll put a chest right there, I think. And then just have them collect in. So the ones that I don't collect, or I can just go pull them out. I don't even have to do all of this. In fact, the more I'm thinking about it, I'm not even going to get this complicated. That's just way over complicated than what I want to do on this one. I don't want to do a big... so we're just going to fill this in here. And then we'll just fill this in. We'll get all this dirt picked back up here. I'm not even going to do that. I've decided, as I'm sitting here talking about it, I'm like, it's not even worth that. So what'll happen is we'll come through here. We'll knock all of this off and see. And what lands on the ground, I can run and pick up just like this fairly easily. As I'm doing this, I can pick it up. See, as I'm knocking them off, it'll pick it up. And then whatever I don't get will just get knocked into there. And then I can come through and say... Now, to make it easier, I could probably tie these together and have them all come into this one right here. I'm not worried about that. I'm just really not worried about it. So, and then I'll just take them all, drop them in there. I think I've made some paper. I'll put my paper in there. So we'll have our paper and our sugar cane, and that's going to make for our books for our enchanting area. And then when we get the elytra wings, I'm going to need gunpowder for the rockets, and I'm going to need paper for the rockets. So we're going to need a lot of sugar cane. So for now, I'm going to leave this one about this size right here. And then we'll increase this as we go over. So we'll just have a big, huge sugarcane farm. And I guess we could go kill these guys and get some... Here he comes here. And now I also have a nice access to all of the abandoned railroads, or abandoned mines down here. Okay, come on, boy. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, see, man, they are aggressive. Woo! They are much more aggressive than they are on Java. We'll kill all these guys here. Let me see. Did I knock a torch loose? I think I knocked a torch loose there. We'll kill all these guys here. This is our abandoned railway seed. So now we got a nice area here that we can come in here. And if I come on down here, I think this is my spider spawner. So I have a quick access to my spider spawner. We have quick access to the spider spawner right here. There's our spider spawner. So if I want to come up to the spider spawner, I've got a quick access area to that. Not quick, but it's, you know what I mean. It's kind of close. It makes it easy. I'll probably put some stairs up there and go there. The other thing that I've done, so I've cleared all that area out. I think I'm just going to tear this down. For one, I can't stand the sound of that rail cart going around all the time. I think I'm just going to tear all this out, and all of this is going to become a tree farm. So I'll just grow trees down here. On my home world that I used to play, I did find a copy of my original home world that my daughter and I have been playing since, I think, 2008. We've been playing it for a long time. I mean, it goes way back. It was, in fact, I started playing it before villagers could trade. That's how far back it goes. We had villagers, but they could not trade yet. They didn't have the trading capability. That's how far back we were playing on that map. And it's got a whole bunch of stuff. So at some point, I'll boot up the Java version of that and just do a quick tour of that and show you all the cool things that we did on that one. And I found a copy of the Clevercraft server map that I used to play on Clevercraft with some other YouTubers. And I'll pull that up at some point. But what I've done is I had a couple of skeleton spawners, and they were right above this area. They were right up here, but they were at about the 50 level or so. So I just went ahead and went up to it. I went up and found where the skeleton spawner was because I'm going to need bone meal. because I want to grow stuff. And I'm gonna need bone meal, mainly bone meal, because I want to make a farm thing. So I come up here. I actually dug stairs up. Because I was trying to look for this to see how the easiest way to get up here was. So once I dug up here, what we're gonna do is I will probably do a video where I speed everything up, but I'm gonna make a mob grinder out of this. So where we'll probably stand back. You usually stand back over here somewhere. I'll make the standing point like somewhere way back there and then down. So what you do is you have them drop out 2 down. They all drop into the water. There's a water tube that goes up, and then they drop back down, and they take all their health off except for maybe half a heart or a heart. And then all you got to do is hit them once with the sword, and then you get all of the stuff from them. You get the bows, you get the arrows, you get the bones, and then you turn the bone in the bone meal. And I will eventually turn. What I'm going to eventually do here, instead of having a stairwell here, or ladder, not a stairwell, instead of having a ladder here, I'm going to figure out, once I build the grinder, I'm going to put a, where you do the soul sand and have the water shoot you up, and have the jelly, not the jelly, what do you call this stuff? The slime, and I'll do a slime ball where you can do we can do a slime block. Ooh. And then land on the slime block. Oh, I can't stand up there, can I? Let's put it there. So, see, we'll do the slime block. Woo! We get to bounce around on it. That's what we'll do. We'll eventually do that. Put the slime block there. Put that there. Oh, there's my cobblestone stairs I was looking for. I was looking for those earlier. Okay. That, I was looking for those earlier. Okay. And I need to put this hopper back over here. I'm keeping all of those kind of items there. And so that's what I've done. Not a lot. I mean, it is a lot, all this digging out. But we're going to get the tree farm going here. I'll have to plant dirt. I'll show you on my home world when I do a video on that how I did. Man, we created a... because I had an iron golem. I had an iron farm that I had on that where I could collect all kinds of iron, and I just made hoppers on all of the floor. So when I did the trees, everything fell into the hoppers and then went over to one area, and all I had to do was just go through and kill the trees, get the tree wood, and then I should have filled that in there, but I didn't. All I had to do was go get the why do I have a torch right there? I don't know. And then everything would go into the hoppers. That is about all of the things that I've done. I haven't done a lot offline. It's almost night, so we'll be able to go up and... I also extended the roof over the farm area here because I lost all my chickens to a lightning storm. It must have done a strike and killed them all off, I guess, is what happened. It did not kill... It killed all of... it killed like half of the cows. So like half the cows were gone. I've got them back. I've done some breeding and got them back. It did not kill my horses or my donkey. I'm assuming it did damage to them. But so I found a couple of pigs and brought them in, but it killed all my chickens off. So I'm going to have to get some more chickens. But I'm going to build this farm area up here. But I raised the roof because I couldn't jump on here and get in. So I raised the roof up. But they do have a roof now so that a lightning strike won't hurt them. And I'm just going to... I'll probably extend this off here. I'll probably eventually do a barn style roof. And then the other plan I've got going... And where did I save it? I think I saved it downstairs. The other plan that I've got going is I'm going to start building my wall. So I'm going to work on multiple projects at the same time. But the plan is I'm going to build this big, giant wall all around. And only have a couple of doors. I'm going to put iron doors. So only, and then, so it's going to come right up through here, past these trees. And I'm going to make it like, I think, maybe like come here. And then around. So it'll encompass some of the trees, and eventually we'll make these trees like a garden area, like a tree, like an arboretum type of thing. But I'm going to have the wall come here, and then back around here. So we could fight off enemies from there. And then this, of course, is going to be the tower. So we'll come back out this way with the wall. We'll go down there, and then we'll go back around. And that way we have a nice wall for our fortress. And then we'll have our underground area. And then what I'll do is somewhere when you come down here, I'll eventually make this double stairs and make this a nice entryway. And then down just under the ground here, we'll make a... actually, we may build up. You know, as I'm thinking about it, we may build up instead of going underground like I did with my last castle. Well, I didn't go underground, but this castle, I may put this castle rooms, I may put them inside here. And, because this isn't super huge, so it doesn't give you a lot of room to build. But I may turn this like into a tower on top of... What I wanted to do is have that tower go down, have this tower go down, so you'd have stairs that go down inside here. Inside here, this is kind of like where you could come up and get on the horses and ride away quickly, or the main area. So I'm going to turn this more into the barn here. But then I want to have this area here continue on down into... See, this will get moved, and I'm going to continue on down into the underground area and make a throne room. And in fact, we're only at 16. We're only at minute 16. Let me, in fact, I'm going to wrap this episode up as an update, and we're just gonna call this one. We'll call this one Sugarcane Farm, I guess. What we'll call this one. We'll call this one Sugarcane Farm, and I'm going to go ahead and record another episode real quick, and I'm going to show you well, I may do it tomorrow. I don't know if I have time tonight. It's pretty late tonight. But I'll do, I'll boot up the older maps for our home world. I'll give you a quick tour of it, of what we used to do on all that, and I'll give you a quick tour of what Clevercraft, our Cleverton Clevercraft used to look like, where we built our castle. We had a windmill built. We had a library built. My daughter, she goes by Bugbug, or used to go by Bugbug online. She helped me build a library. She helped me build a windmill. I built, oh man, I built a whatever you call those guys in the water around the water temples. I spent months clearing water. I mean months clearing water with a water clearing machine, because this we didn't have creative. But I spent months clearing all the water so we could clear a grinder for the water temple. So we've got, I don't have my spyglass, but way over that direction is the one village. The other village is there. And I'm going to put another outpost right up over here. So we've got this outpost here. I don't like the design of this top up here. I'm going to figure out something else, but I'm going to put another outpost on that one there. The wall, instead of the wall going there, I'm going to have this wall also extend this way. And so we'll actually have all this area back here. Instead of making it small, we're going to make this big. This whole area here is going to be the inside, and we're going to put a village in here, is the more I've thought about it. So we'll probably bring these villagers here, maybe try to bring a few of the villagers from over there and transport them over here and see if we can get a village going inside of here and just make a big village inside of here that we can protect inside of here. So, and then over there, eventually we'll do a outpost over there, an outpost over there, and we'll just have this big, massive area, just like an ancient, where you'd have this big walled city, and we'll eventually make a city inside the walls here. There goes the mountain goat. All right, well, that is an overview of this episode. We'll just do that view there. Oh, look, that's a nice background. I really need to take a picture of that for my background, don't I? That's really what I need to do. I need to take that picture right there. Kind of like that angle right there for my thumbnails for the YouTube videos. I need to do that background, but I have to turn off my settings and open the game bar and all that stuff. So, thank you everybody watching, and a special shout out to Silas, Rowan, and Riley, my grandchildren. This is the reason I'm doing these videos again, or doing the series on Minecraft for them. And I do have a headset now for Silas, and they'll be able to chat and talk on the videos once I get them in here, and I'll show them around, make sure they don't grief anything, and maybe see if they've got some building ideas. They're going to name the dogs. Rowan was coming up with some crazy names for the dogs, but we're going to make sure we get good names and of what they want on there, and put names on the dogs, and got a lot of stuff going on. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate all the support. Have a great day. Be excellent to each other.